What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. This is episode 37. We are well on our way to our fourth Prestige now. As you can see, we are officially becoming third Prestige. And I gotta be honest with you guys, there is a part of me that really wants to slow down because, I mean, we got like 7 months until this season is supposed to end. We're already 3 Prestiges in. I may need to slow down just a little bit over the next 2 months or so, but we'll see how that turns out, because as I am predicting once again, we're probably going to have another double weapon XP weekend this weekend, and the next weekend we will have, as you can see on screen, a double XP / double weapon XP weekend after that. Now, I want to address a couple things really quickly, as well as do my weekly WrestleMania thing. So the last episode went up a lot later than it normally should. And the thing is, starting with this episode and going forward, all of my videos are going to be going up later than they have been. And there is a reason for this. I don't want to go too much into it, but know that from this episode forward, all of my videos are going to be going up from about noon forward till about maybe 4 o'clock my time. This change was something I've been kind of thinking about doing for a while, but after the last episode, it just kind of makes sense. Why not? So, like I said, going forward from now till whenever, all these episodes are going to be going up afternoon. All right, cool beans. That said, I do have a story for you guys, kind of, sort of. We'll get into that in a bit. But as I was saying just a bit ago, it is my weekly WrestleMania, I guess you could say, preemptive commentary on the whole subject. I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I am a wrestling fan. I was a professional wrestler at one point in my life. And regardless of all that, I'm still a fan. And during this time of year, I get to be just that, a fan. No matter what, I get to just kick back, relax, and enjoy this one event in a way I can't fully describe. But I look forward to it every year. And this year is turning out to be a really good year. There are not a lot of main event guys going to be on the card this year, but you have what I predict will be one of the best shows that lined up right now that they've had in a while. I mean, main events, Triple H, Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight title. The storyline on that alone is going to be amazing. I just hope Reigns doesn't win. You know, I mean, he's going to, but I really hope he doesn't. We have Brock Lesnar taking on Dean Ambrose in a street fight. I hope there's bloodshed. And then, of course, we have the Hell in a Cell between The Undertaker and Shane McMahon. Those 3 matches alone are making me excited for this year's Mania. And we haven't even fully flushed out the card yet. We still have, like 4 weeks until the final card will be announced. So we got a little bit of time before the show gets here. But the only real thing talking point for this week is the Hall of Fame induction. Who's going in? This week it was announced that the Fabulous Freebirds are finally going to go into the Hall of Fame. And it's about damn time. That's about all I got on that. Like, literally, I'm excited for the Freebirds. They have deserved to go in for a while now. For whatever reason, they haven't. You know, this is the second time in the last 10 years the WWE has been in Texas where the Freebirds were most over. So for them to finally be going in, I mean, well, the last time they were there, where they was in, Houston, I think. I don't know where they were after that. I don't know. I know that they're in Dallas this year. That might be a big part of why they're going in. But regardless, you know, I'm excited to see the Freebirds going in. The Hall of Fame this year is looking amazing. You got Sting, Godfather, and the Freebirds, and that's just what we know now. We don't know who's going in next. So I know this much. I really hope they don't put another female in that wants to do porn. We will talk about that another time. And no, I haven't seen the porn yet. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we'll talk about it later. Anywho, moving on. So in the last episode, you guys, I was telling you a story about this situation that happened to me. And if you guys want to know the first half of this story, because what I'm about to do is tell you guys the second half. But go back and watch the last episode. However, as a quick little recap, I was in a situation in which I was talking to one woman, and then her mother got involved somehow, and the next thing I know, when I'm at this girl's place, her and her mother are there, and they are propositioning me to have a threesome. Now, where we left off exactly was that I was trying to get out of the situation. Now, the reason I ended the story the way I did was, truth be told, I really got very uncomfortable talking about it. I don't know why, but I did, and I didn't get everything out. So there was a lot going on that I didn't get a chance to mention. So first of all, some of the things that I forgot to tell you guys. One, this happened after I'd gone to the girl's place. We were at her place, hanging out, and the mom just kind of came out of nowhere. Walked into the room, sat down, and we just kind of chit-chatted, and I'm just like, whatever, you know, no big deal, like, this is kind of cool, I guess, you know, obviously we're not getting any today. And that's when they dropped the bomb. And the other piece of detail that I forgot to tell you guys was that as soon as they told me, like, hey, we want to have a threesome with you, they instantly start getting naked. Both the mother and the daughter start stripping almost instantly. And I'm sitting there going, oh, what? I don't know if I like this. It was legitimately the most uncomfortable I had been in a very long time, at least in this realm of being, you know, like, I've done and tried almost everything. This was one of the things on my bucket list to do, you know, I'm not gonna lie about it. But the reality is, the chances of this ever happening in the real world is very slim. And here it is happening, and all I can think about is getting the fuck out of there. I was so just uncomfortable and weirded out by the whole thing. I mean, here's this girl's mom telling me she wants to, point blank, I'm gonna be very blunt, very graphic here. This woman says, quote, word for word here, I want to suck your cock while you eat my daughter's pussy. That was in the moment, it might sound like that would have been the hottest thing you ever heard, but it really freaked me out. You know, I can honestly say that the whole thing weirded me out a lot, and more so because they're stripping and then they're naked in front of me, both of them. And as I said before, they're not unattractive women. They are like, oh my god, just mama. Like, they look so good, and naked they looked even better. And then they started making out. That's when I got, like, legitimately just weirded out beyond belief. I mean, it's one thing, you know, like I said, the situation was unique. It was different. It was odd. It wasn't what I expected. You know, I like most guys my age at the time, you know, I had thought about it. I'd had a fantasy or two about it at one time or another, and I'd always thought it going completely different. And here it is happening in front of me, and I'm stone cold terrified. I froze, and I didn't know what to do, to the point where the women, this legitimately is a mother and daughter making out in front of me, and they're both completely naked. They're doing things. It just, if you forget that they are a mother and a daughter, hot as fuck, but they are biologically mother and daughter, and it just, something's wrong with that. Like, and for those wondering, well, where's this woman's husband? Where is the father? Dead. The man had died many years prior, and it was just the mom and the daughter, and things got weird apparently. So yeah, and they got real weird as I'm sitting there. It just, the whole thing, just, the fantasy was coming true, and I wasn't liking it anymore. I really wasn't. to the point where I literally kind of got sick. I mean, it's not in the moment. If I wasn't the guy that I am, I would have been like, fuck it, let's do this. But that's just not me, and this whole thing started to freak me out a lot. It made me so uncomfortable that I finally got up and excused myself for a moment. I left the room, went into the bathroom, kind of chilled for a minute, came back in. I apologized to both the ladies. I explained that this was just too much, and it was making me very uncomfortable. And both of them looked at me and said, whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. We were trying to, like, we thought this is what you'd be turned on by this. And I'm like, I won't lie, I was, until y'all started fucking French kissing and shit. That's just weird, you know. And like, oh, no, okay, we'll stop, please don't go, please. We haven't got laid in a really long time, please don't go. And I'm sitting there going, do I do this or do I leave? I'm gonna leave it there for now, but we will come back to this in a couple days, you guys. But know that this still isn't over. There's still more to come, and trust me, the fun is about to begin. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will be back soon with another one. Our next episode will be a live crypto key unboxing. Until next time, though, adios.